My name is Sara, and I am the oldest daughter of two first-generation Nepali immigrants. And I first attended college back in 2013. I really didn't know what major I wanted. I kept switching through them. And in my second year of college, I just had some personal hardships come up. And so I had to take a break from school. Coming back to college has actually really been amazing because I never thought that I was going to be able to pick up my academic dreams. So I re-enrolled in Grossmont in the fall of 2020. I'm going to be pursuing cognitive science, and I would like to transfer to one of the UCs and, hopefully by next year, continue with my higher ed progress. I definitely want to go into educational policymaking because that's something that I never really thought about it as a kid. But as I got older, I realized that's kind of what I want to do. I want to work in education, but I do kind of want to focus more on the policymaking aspect of it. And so coming back to Grossmont has been instrumental in that journey because especially for students like me, where we don't go to college straight out of high school, or we have personal hardships, financial hardships, being able to take classes at Grossmont Community College, getting financial aid, getting a lot of support. It's really helping me build my confidence and my skill set so that when I do transfer, no matter where I go, I feel like I'll be ready to succeed and then get that degree, move on and, start working in education. And hopefully one day, I can say that I get to be a policymaker. So. Honestly, for kids like me, where I grew up in an immigrant household and my parents don't really know the American system, or they're not very familiar with the educational system here. We're raised and it's kind of just, we have this one-track mind thinking that if you don't get good grades, if you're not doing what everybody else is doing, right, you're a failure. Getting the scholarship, when I applied, I had no idea what was going to happen. I just wanted to give my best foot forward. And when I got the email that said that, I was selected, to me, it was just kind of like affirmation of what I like a lot about American education systems, where it's not all about grades, right? If you go to Nepal, you go to some other countries, they don't really have opportunities like this, right? It's going to only be for maybe the top number one student. But for students like me, this is why I'm very grateful to be in this country. To me, it was just like, we see your hard work. We know that you've been struggling. And despite all of that, we're still going to help you out. It's just a really big moral boost, and it gives me a lot of confidence and motivation moving forward. So I'm actually super excited for this $500 scholarship because, $500, I can break it down so many ways. I mean, $180 alone, that's going to be enough to pay for, a semester's worth of bus pass. So that's going to be extremely helpful for me. That's one less bill I have to worry about. And with the remainder of the money, I can spend it on books. And essentially, it's something to where like every little penny when you're a broke student, every little penny counts, right? So just by getting this, I kind of had some mental load taken off of me because it's like, I was stressing about this bill. And now that this opportunity presented itself, it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about my bus pass, or I don't have to worry about this book or this textbook. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart that I'm just so grateful that there's people out in the world. They want to give it back to students like me who we have college dreams, we have aspirations, but we may come from families where we don't get a lot of financial help or we don't get a lot of support. So the scholarship opportunity that you have given me is something that I'm extremely grateful for. It's amazing that there are people out here who really care about other people they have no idea who these students are. And yet, because of your generosity, I'm able to go to school, pay for my books, pay for my bus pass. And I'm just really grateful for that.